Hey, Team Overton. My name is Mark Pearson. I'm a senior principal with Stantec Consulting, which is an engineering firm. And I wanted to really very kind of quickly answer the question about how I got to my current job. A lot of times people ask me, what is a senior principal? And essentially what I am is I am a managing leader for a group of about 100 staff that perform various environmental and engineering projects. So how I got there is, very, I think, it's very much like other people's journeys in that it was not straight. I went, coming out of high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I knew I was somewhat interested in environmental related topics. But I also liked chemistry and biology and science in general, so I just didn't know. So I ended up going to a very small liberal arts college where I got a bachelor's degree in, of all things, geography, because I just never really found my calling. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and so still then I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I ended up going to graduate school, where I went to a much larger university, and then ended up getting a master's degree in geography, but still really didn't know how I wanted to utilize the skills that I picked up. So I did what a lot of people do. I just started kind of looking for jobs, and I happened to find a small company that was hiring for people with my particular skill set. And so 18 years ago, I submitted a resume, I had an interview, and I got hired. And so I started with Stantec back in 2003, which is before some of you all were born. Maybe all of you were born. And I just started my journey from there in terms of, taking on greater responsibilities, working my way up through kind of the technical aspects of what I do in my day-to-day job. And then as I demonstrated that I was able to do more things and take on more responsibilities, I kind of continued to move up until I reached a point of leadership responsibility. And then even then I took on kind of bigger and broader projects, and to the point where I eventually was able to take over, like I said, as an operations leader. And so I also help manage the Nashville office. And so, like I said, my job now is more about management than anything. I'm not as technical as I once was, but that's my journey. And the great thing about going into this profession in general is that you can do a million different things. You don't have to follow my path. If we have a lot of staff who stay highly technical for their entire career, we have others that do nothing but manage, similar to myself, and sometimes there's a blend in between. But I love what I do. Like I said, I've been at my company for 18 years now, and anyways, that's my story. I hope it shed a little light on how I got to where I'm at.